Hey everyone, Teamudf here for Superstars. Oh man, CM Punk getting in the head of Wade Barrett. And here we go, Wade Barrett going after Punk. Oh man, here we gotta get someone back there to stop this. Punk taking advantage though. Manages to get the right hands on Barrett. Oh, here comes security finally. Oh, these two go at it at Summerslam 1-on-1 for the world title. Who will be the world champion when it's all said and done? Well, it's the last week of the month, and you know what that means. We replace our usual superstars with the Breakthrough Battle Royal Challenge. The winner to get a prize. So let's see, on the left here we have R-Truth going at it with Jack Swagger, the All-American American. Of course, Justin Gabriel is in there. Going at it with his former tag team partner, actually, Heath Slater in the top right corner. And in the bottom left, well, kind of in the middle of the ring now. No, now they're in the bottom left again. We have Alberto Del Rio taking control against Darren Young. We may remember Darren Young from the tag team title tournament. He and the Primetime Players. But anyway, Breakthrough Battle Royal Challenge. Cody Rhodes won in April. Drew McIntyre won in May. The Miz won in June, became the first ever National Gladiator Champion. And the Great Khali won in July to become the second National Gladiator Champion. I wonder what prize awaits on the horizon for the winner of this match. Pinfall submission elimination match. And I don't know, I guess we'll stick with the, we'll go back to the old reward. The person will get a match against the champion of their choice. And who knows who the champions will be after SummerSlam, because, oh man, we have just a lot of chaotic stuff going on thus far. There's no telling what'll happen. With CM Punk and Wade Barrett getting into it just moments ago backstage again. They've been going at it all month. And I can't blame Punk for having pent-up frustrations against the man. But, ooh, Punk getting in his head anyway. I don't know, I guess we'll reserve more discussion on that for later. Right now, again, if you're not familiar with the Breakthrough Battle Royal, at the end of each at the end of each month, we have food. Now, at the end of each month, we pick 6 superstars. We pick 6 English languages, and I learned them quite poorly, and then I talk to you. Anyway, we pick 6 people who were underutilized throughout the month. And here we go. Nice standing moonsault by Gabriel in the left corner with Jack Swagger. Jack Swagger, part of the Real Americans. And I wonder how Jack Swagger feels. He's here in the Breakthrough Battle Royal Challenge. Meanwhile, his tag team partner, Antonio Cesaro, is actually in the main event of SummerSlam Day 2, the Elimination Chamber match for the WWE title. But will Cesaro become the WWE Champion? Here comes Swagger. Imagine if Swagger wins this match and then challenges his buddy Antonio Cesaro. Like, what if Cesaro wins the title? Darren Young submission hold locked in on, I believe, Heath Slater back there. Yep. Referee in perfect position. Meanwhile, Gabriel popping off these moonsaults like nobody's business. We have one other match for you tonight. It's actually another 6-man contest. Let's see, did Heath Slater tap out, though? I didn't see the ref call for it, no, but now Darren Young has him up and plants him down with the knees to the face. Oh, but wait, Gabriel going for the cover on Swagger first. We've got to contend with that. Oh, Swagger barely kicks out, but Heath Slater is out of here. Darren Young getting the first elimination. Oh, Alberto Del Rio going for a pin on R-Truth, and R-Truth kicks out. Tornado DDT by Gabriel on Jack Swagger. I guess we'll talk more about the other 6-man match we have for you later tonight, because now the action is getting a little fast. Oh no, crossed arm breaker. And Jack Swagger's in trouble as well. That's Del Rio's finisher. Oh, now the referee can pay perfect attention. Oh, no, R-Truth escapes it. Del Rio does not get the submission victory quite yet. So we're down to 5 now. I think this one's already lasting longer than our previous one. I remember the other one going by quite fast, so that's good. We have some more competition here. Different levels of superstar. Wait a minute, Gabriel's got Swagger up. Looking for, oh, drops him right on his head. Nice move by Justin Gabriel. Here's a cover by Gabriel. He actually pins Jack Swagger. Holy crap, could Gabriel finally win one of these things? He's the only man who's been in all 5 breakthrough battle royals. Darren Young now cover on Alberto, but no, Del Rio kicks out at 1. Not even the time of day. Oh no, R-Truth covering Justin Gabriel. Oh, Justin Gabriel. So close, but yet so far. Maybe next month, right? I just kind of keep including him in these things because it's become a UDF era tradition. And Justin Gabriel's a pretty cool guy anyway, so why wouldn't we include him? Double suplex incoming on Darren Young. We're down to 3. Del Rio, the veteran, who's actually a former world champion and WWE champion. R-Truth, well, he's had some mid-card titles. Darren Young, not too much luck in the title hunt yet. But maybe if he wins this breakthrough battle royal, he has the most to gain. As everyone's kind of getting tripped up here. Oh, Russian leg sweep by Darren Young. Del Rio hasn't done much in Universe mode. He feuded with Jericho at the very beginning of the last season, but that was about it. Young now breaking up the submission hold, whips Del Rio across the ring. What's he got in mind? Oh, nice power slam. Rolling him over. Oh, Del Rio maybe thought a submission was incoming, didn't want to deal with it. Oh, here we go. Here's a submission. Yet another arm-breaking maneuver. Can Darren Young last out of this one? I don't know. Del Rio is good at submissions. Oh, wow, he manages to roll out of it, though. Good for Young. And now Russian leg sweep by R-Truth to Del Rio. Oh, and Darren Young's going to try and pick up the scraps. Is Del Rio done? No. Kicks out at 2. Oh, but Darren Young has him up. This is what eliminated. Oh, man, there it is again. He's already gotten an elimination off that, and now I think Del Rio's going to go out. I mean, R-Truth is stealing the pin, but it doesn't matter. All right, so we're going to have a new face in the Breakthrough Battle Royal Challenge, who will join the likes of Cody Rhodes, Drew McIntyre, The Miz, and the Great Khali. It could be Darren Young if R-Truth submits to the Boston Crab right now. Boston Crab locked in. R-Truth isn't even moving. He's got nowhere to go. Can he, I don't know, maybe use his leg leverage? Oh, Darren Young releases the hold. R-Truth survives for now. But Darren Young, oh, look at R-Truth. Snapmare takedown. Oh, Darren Young rolls out of the way, though. Some fast-paced counters from these 2 young men. And now back to the Boston Crab, the full Boston Crab, rather. Oh, man, Truth is so close to the ropes. Can he, like, reach out? No, he taps out. Darren Young, your August Breakthrough Battle Royal winner. Good for him. And by way of submission at that. Oh, man, which champion is Darren Young going to challenge, though? He wins the... Oh, careful, ref. Now Darren Young wants to celebrate on his own, it seems. Again, good for him. He is our 5th Breakthrough Battle Royal winner. I'm thinking of doing something special with all 6 Breakthrough Battle Royal winners once we have 6 of them. But Darren Young, now he moves on. What impact will he be able to make next month, if any at all? I mean, I don't know. We've had varying degrees of success with our Breakthrough Battle Royal winners in the past. Most of them have at least had a flurry of success, but let's find out. Oh man, a lot of business going on back there. It looks like Wade Barrett having a small fallout with Layla. I don't know, having some doubts in his own mind, and maybe other people are doubting him that he can defeat CM Punk. Of course, Ultimo Dragon and Kurt Angle going one-on-one at SummerSlam. I guess Kurt Angle admitting defeat in the Beat the Clock challenge that we had last week on SmackDown. Yet warning Ultimo Dragon that he's coming for him and to bring his A game. I cannot wait to see that match. Two veterans going at it in their return. And then Jericho, of course. And Chris Jericho coming out here. What he alluded to is his, actually before we get to that, remember we also had Mick Foley and the Great Khali out there. So we have confirmed that National Gladiator Championship match. The Great Khali will defend his title against Mick Foley at SummerSlam, but it will be a backstage brawl. That means those two are going to utilize anything they can backstage to try and KO the other. And the winner of that dastardly brawl will be the National Gladiator Champion. Oh man, again, just another brutal contest I can't wait to see. But anyway, we had Antonio Cesaro come out to the ring because it's time for another six-man contest. This contest, though, is something that Jericho alluded to earlier when he said he was going to come try to claim the number 6 spot. So what he meant is that he, Antonio Cesaro, Goldust, Daniel Bryan, Dean Ambrose, and Batista, they're all going to try competing against each other in this over-the-top rope battle royal challenge. And as each person gets thrown out of the ring, we're going to find out the order in which these superstars will enter the Elimination Chamber. So like the first 2 superstars thrown out will be numbers 1 and 2 respectively. And then whoever survives to win this match will be the coveted number 6 in the Elimination Chamber. And remember, if you want to have a better chance at the Elimination Chamber to win the WWE title, you want to be entering that match as late as possible. So for the bizarre one, Goldust, if he wants that number 6 spot, he's going to have to go through Chris Jericho. Really, I wonder how many of these superstars are just going to outright gang up on Jericho. Chris Jericho has been talking so much trash to all of these superstars. We had an altercation with Goldust backstage on Monday Night Raw where he was found knocked out. Actually, that was last Superstars, I believe. Goldust tried to get some revenge on Jericho, came up a bit short. And I don't know, Chris Jericho's trying his best to keep a hold of this WWE title, but again, the odds are stacked against him, yet he still seems surprisingly confident. That could just be Jericho being Jericho, but I don't really know. What do you do here? And then here comes this man, the man of danger, the man who likes to bend people's fingers back and break their bones, just all this terrible stuff, Dean Ambrose. And Dean Ambrose snuck into the scene when he was ambushing Daniel Bryan on Monday Night Raw. The Shield just kind of going around any show they want and attacking anybody they want. I don't know, can Dean Ambrose, though, imagine the horror if Dean Ambrose becomes the WWE champion. He's also got that future National Gladiator title shot in the wings. He could cash in on that, become a double champion in his own right. We had a couple other superstars who were able to become a double champion, but they fell a bit short. We'll talk about them as they come to the ring. Well, one of them at least. One of them was CM Punk. And here's his tag team partner, Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan and CM Punk, they suffered the 2-0 loss to the Brothers of Destruction this past week on SmackDown as they went for those tag team titles. So I guess the Brothers of Destruction got what they wanted. They got to settle the score with D-Bry. D-Bry, however, I don't know, like I said, he came up short. He has to live with knowing that the Dead Man and the Big Red Monster got one over on him in the decisive contest. But Daniel Bryan, I don't know, this guy still has a lot of momentum on his side. He's defeated both of Chris Jericho's cronies, Sin Cara and Rey Mysterio. He's defeated Y2J himself and just barely lost the WWE title when it came to Blitzkrieg. Daniel Bryan has another opportunity at SummerSlam, possibly courtesy of Mr. McMahon. Vince also having some problems with Chris Jericho. Really, when it comes down to is that everyone has a problem with everyone, and we always end up with these chaotic situations. And nobody has a problem with any of this going down, possibly. But yes. So Daniel Bryan is getting excited, ready to go. I wonder if he'll go right after Jericho when this thing starts anyway. And here comes one of our other returning superstars. Remember, Goldust returned recently. In fact, Goldust won his qualifying match upon his return, and Batista had a second chance against Dolph Ziggler this past Monday night on Raw and managed to get that final spot in the Elimination Chamber. Will the Animal, who used to be like the, I don't know, the Hitman of Evolution, former multi-time WWE and World Heavyweight Champion, former Tag Team Champion with the Nature Boy himself, Ric Flair, is it maybe Batista's turn to win an Elimination Chamber match? He's been in Elimination Chamber before. A few of these competitors have graced the deadly steel walls. Well, they're not all steels. There's some chain there as well. I believe it was 10 tons of steel, though, surrounding the perimeter of just that dastardly creation by Eric Bischoff. And it has become a staple in the WWE universe to see the major titles either defended or have their contenderships determined in the Elimination Chamber. And now here comes the WWE Champion himself, Y2J Chris Jericho, who gave ominous warnings to Vince McMahon last week that maybe Vince should have been more careful about who he put in this match. And then shortly thereafter, we found out Goldust had been attacked by someone. So no doubt, car stereo going after them there. Luckily, we haven't had many more incidents. But Chris Jericho, I don't know. I guess he can't hold the championship for too long because otherwise he reverts to that egomaniac style that we're used to. But now Jericho is staring down 5 hungry superstars in that ring as we speak. And any one of those 5 could become the new WWE Champion at Elimination Chamber. You know, to prevent this, Jericho's going to have to try and win this match. If he enters at either number 1 or 2, he could be absolutely screwed when it comes to retaining that title. It's hard enough to retain the title in the Elimination Chamber anyway, but when you're starting the match off as number 1 or 2, I don't know, how do you even come back against that? Imagine all the possible combinations we could get. We could get like the Jericho and Batista as number 1 and 2. We could get D-Bry and Jericho as a rematch. We could maybe get Goldust and Antonio Cesaro. They haven't really gone at it one-on-one. Cesaro and Batista, that would be a battle of the powerhouses. Daniel Bryan and Batista. Kind of a past, present meets future kind of thing there. So I don't know, a lot of possibilities in this one. Again, you are eliminated by being thrown over the top rope. Both feet must hit the floor. And here we go. Batista and Antonio Cesaro going after each other. Jericho and Goldust, they still have business to take care of. And hey, look, there's my prediction. Daniel Bryan going after Batista. That leaves Dean Ambrose to fight Antonio Cesaro. The Real Americans versus The Shield. Y2J versus the Bizarre One. And the Man of the Beard versus the Animal. And the Animal, oh no, Daniel Bryan, he could be going out of the ring. Batista's already trying to eliminate him. Remember, there's no pinfall submissions. He's got to throw him over. D-Bry, oh man, that was close. Daniel Bryan almost eliminated at the very beginning of this match, and now Goldust is in trouble. Jericho trying to dispose of him. Daniel Bryan, nice back suplex there, landing Batista on the back of his neck. Wasn't exactly a suplex, but everything is either a suplex or a slam in this, so I'm bound to get something right. Let's see. I thought we might have a reversal of opponents there. Maybe Daniel Bryan and Chris Jericho want to leave each other for last. I don't know what advantage that brings them. Dean Ambrose, though, the psychotic villain, could be going out courtesy of Antonio Cesaro. Here we go. Oh, Cesaro eliminates Dean Ambrose. Dean Ambrose is number 1 in the Elimination Chamber. That is not good for the Shield. And Goldust, no, Goldust survives. Watch out, Jericho, though. Cesaro. Oh, Jericho fights back. Jawbreaker. Jericho knows everyone's gunning for him, especially after all that trash talking he did. Goldust now. Here we go. Look at this. Antonio Cesaro could eliminate the WWE Champion right here. If he does so, oh, Jericho bats his way back in. Taking a bit of a break to strut there. Cesaro now. Side headlock on Goldust. Irish whips him over the top rope. Here we go. Cesaro, no, Goldust gets him back in the ring. Meanwhile, Batista and Debray, they've just been trying to throw each other over the top rope since the beginning. Debray skins the cat and gets back inside. Goldust in trouble again as Batista. Yep, Batista went for Cesaro for only a second there. Oh, Jericho drop kicks Goldust over the top, and Goldust is number 2. So far we have Dean Ambrose number 1 and Goldust number 2, so Jericho is at least safe. He gets to be in one of the pods at the start of the match, and now Jericho, look at Jericho trying to eliminate his rival Daniel Bryan. No, Debray bats his way back in. Batista now elbow to the face of Cesaro. Interesting combinations we have left here. Debray over the top again. Oh, man, barely got back inside. Jericho, oh, just kicks him in the face, and Daniel Bryan is out. Oh, no. Oh, there goes Batista. Batista's out, so Debray is 3, Batista is 4. That leaves Jericho and Cesaro, who's going to gain the coveted number 6 spot. If you're Jericho, you're already in a good position, but you might as well exemplify that advantage you have. But it could be Antonio Cesaro, who I believe is the wild card in this match. He's like the only one who's ever really been in a major title scene before. He's a former U.S. champion. Goldust was a former Intercontinental champion. I guess they're about on par with each other, but imagine if Cesaro knocks off the WWE champion right here. No, it wouldn't be by pinfall. Guess it would be by over the top rope, and Cesaro has the chance, though, to make that impact and keep the WWE champion on his toes. Jericho, could he make his way back in? He's in a precarious spot. Nails him, does Cesaro, and Antonio Cesaro, the wild card, is number 6 in the Elimination Chamber. Will Antonio Cesaro be the WWE champion as Chris Jericho? He's not too happy about that. He is not happy about that at all. He wanted to be number 6. Jericho gets number 5. He gets the runner-up. But does that mean Jericho's going to be the bridesmaid? Is this the scene we're going to see at the end of SummerSlam? Could Antonio Cesaro be the new WWE champion? Could any one of the other superstars take the title? Or will Jericho skin the cat again and escape the Elimination Chamber? Only time will tell. Thanks for... Oh. Oh, Wade Barrett. Wade Barrett, who will win at SummerSlam? We'll see you then. Thanks for watching, everyone. Boy.